Oh, hi there. How's it going? It's me, the Internet Man. Uh, X-Blades did not survive more than one stream because it made me want to die. It did not help that one Chris Zombie Pie Redacted was in the voice chat being like, this isn't the worst thing you've played. I've played so many worse games. The games I play are so much worse. You can't even handle it. Well, fine. Then I won't. Instead, I'm gonna be the angry man who kills all of Greek mythology and pushes blocks. I turned down the gain on my mic a little bit. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how my microphone sounds.
In the time before the Titans, before the gods of Olympus,
Before the
a great
video
battle
games you
was
cared
waged.
about, there was a
The
different
wrath of the
time.
primordials.
A time when they needed a new God of War
The very
game, but the
beings
new
who
consoles
forged
weren't
the
out
earth.
yet. Let me see if I can't adjust the popping noises a little bit. Oh, and now I just knocked down the microphone. Great. We're gonna play on normal because I don't hate myself.
Kratos, the great Spartan general, was finally defeated. Driven mad, tortured and uncertain of his surroundings, the warrior found himself captured like a fly.
So I believe this is the first
in the
game
web of the
canonically.
Furies.
Never again.
Oh, look how mad this man is. His face is already angry, and he's not even conscious. Oh, yeah, there is some popping. What the fuck's up with that? Hold it, let me try something.
Hello, Kratos.
What's wrong? You seem confused, Kratos. Having trouble remembering our special time together? But then again, we were rudely interrupted by my sister. Alecto was never one for manners.
Not
Not to worry. I am quite skilled at teaching respect. For what you've taken, I owe you that.
Probably something to do with the chords. Probably some interference. The chords somewhere. Some crossed wires or... Blades of Chaos. You ever hear about these?
Is that the best you can offer? Your rage means nothing!
Now I am mad!
I will not be ruined! I am... mortal! You think you are special because Ares chose you, but you are nothing!
No, I'm very mad!
You are a worthless mortal!
You're a worthless mortal. How's that for worthless? Plume of Prometheus, motherfucker! Square, square, triangle!
Lord Ares is a fool to want you back!
I'm gonna get ya! And then I'm gonna get ya! I'm gonna punch ya!
Try as you might, you will never catch me!
I don't need to catch you! I just need to kill you! R1!
Die, mortal!
Let me... See, now I'm going to get very obsessive about this. Now the bee controls me. huh? Yeah, I believe the Furies are the things he murders in this
You are a mere mortal. Nothing more, nothing less. You will perish in your attempt to be free.
You will perish because I will kill you! That's...
The gods forsake me!
We're all innocent. Shut your hole.
He is infected!
You will see how we treat Oathbreakers here! It is time for you to meet your death! We will see how you fare against the Hecatoncheires!
What do you call me? Oh, she's got boob bugs. Of course she does. me a sec. Okay, I think I figured it out. Let's see. Nope. Hold it. Let's see if it does it with any other game. Because if push comes to shove, I might just have to reinstall this game. See if that fixes anything. Alright, what would be a good... Alright, if I... Also, I might have to restart the game. Well... Yeah, the PlayStation menu itself seemed like it was fine, so it might just be this game? See if it pops.
In the time before the Titans, before the gods of Olympus.
Okay, now it's not popping. Fucking weird. Let's see. I mean, it could be just a quirk of my setup where I'm doing what? Into a scan converter and like just a cheapo $15 Chinese scan converter that is just flat component to HDMI, no upscaling or anything. Very well could be. See, this would be a lot easier if the PS3 stripped out didn't have HDCP with no ability to strip it out. Oh, that's a guy.
You cannot defeat us!
That's a guy. You turned that guy's hand into a bug. Why would you do that? Also, while this game looks technically impressive, boy, does it maybe show off how rough the PS3 was doing technically. No, it was a tie, Lionheart, and I picked God of War because it's my stream, motherfucker. They're fine. Listen, I love camera angles. You know this about me. When you tell me there are camera angles in the video game, I go, how many? Oh, they innovated. They've put Uncharted climbing into God of War.
My sisters are too kind to you.
Also, there's been an audio issue where the audio is crackling and popping, and I can't tell if it's the cables I'm using or if it's something to do with, because I have nice, expensive component cables. Oh yeah, the new parry system, it's great. The grappling stuff. All of this feels like, and this is not necessarily an insult to the game, which I've played about 15 minutes of. But it sure does feel like they were given the green light to actually do weird experimental stuff with the combat, because this is the game that didn't matter. But yeah, boy, this is just one of those things where late era 360 and PS3 games just... They're pushing that hardware, and they look very compromised as a result. It's funny. Because, like, I would not say the same about, Okay, you're just gonna make me walk slow, huh?
I will not indulge you as my sisters do.
He bears a mark like I have never seen. He is the one! He will free us from the Fury's grasp! He is cursed! Stay away!
See, God of War 2 is pushing the PS2, but that game looks good, whereas this game looks like a muddy, like, crunchy mess. Like, look at these menu icons. Why did they look like this? Why did they look like Super Alias? Alright, let's... I wonder if it has something to do with the Elgato itself. Or if it's just it's probably a chord thing, right? It's probably the fucking chords, and I need to switch to different chords or different ports. I'm going to turn down the sound. I don't remember what I had to do last time this happened. I can't see what's fucking happening. Yeah, I have to assume the popping is something to do with my setup. We could switch to Onachambara if need be.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Justin. How's it going?
How bad is God of War Ascension? It's probably fine.
So it might be something with my setup, but I'm getting a lot of popping right now.
Like from my mic, or
No, from the video game.
Oh.
Like anytime anything super bassy happens, it gets blown out. So as I said before, two things about this game immediately. The first is late era 360 and PS3 games actually look kind of fucking bad.
I was literally just talking to one of our tabletop teammates about how 360 games tend to look actually not great when you get past like the top shelf AAA.
I mean,
even then.
Jesus,
that's great, fantastic. I love some good gore. I don't actually,
but yeah. So it's like this game is probably, in terms of pushing the hardware, I'm sure like they are doing the best they can because they are Sony Santa Monica and this is a God of War game, but this, you can tell this thing is running at perhaps sub 720p at 30 FPS.
That was the most common trick of the time, though, wasn't it? It was like, we're gonna actually run this game at like 540p or something.
I mean, it probably doesn't help that I'm
Glory be to Olympus! I am free!
That's not the game's audio mixing. That's this game. That's something's up.
yeah. But yeah, it's also like just the texture quality and the light bloom. And now the bug hand is back. Shed itself with the hand.
That's gross and fascinating.
Yeah, no, this game seems like it also has ratcheted up on like the fucking gross shit, which is surprising given the last game where you literally peel off, like, get rid of Kronos' fingernails by ripping them off.
But like that hand splitting open to reveal a bug is a kind of nightmare fuel I think is very creative and disgusting.
Oh yeah, this feels. So I have been playing this for less than an hour, especially since I've been trying to fix the audio. This game feels like they were given permission to try stuff out in a way that God of War 3, let's say, was not.
from what I know of this game, this particular moment, like where you're fighting Hecats and Cherries, I think,
Yeah.
is maybe the creative peak.
Oh, good. Sounds like Borgmaster is having fun with trails. I also just want to point out, this is how the game starts.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
they...
no, that sounds totally normal.
I guess, yeah. I played God of War 2. And 3. And 1. And the PSP ones. Meaning this and Ragnarok are the last ones left.
Are you gonna just play both of those on stream, or do you?
I don't want to play
through all of
Ragnarok on
them?
one. I'm not going to play Ragnarok on stream. It's too popular.
Is one a game you're gonna replay? Not one. I'm sorry. God of War 2018.
No. No. I like that game just fine.
It's not really a replay kind of game.
No, it's too long.
Started messing with King.
Yeah, you did.
It's a pretty good video game. Speaking of long ass video games.
Yeah.
I had a save that had already kind of got started from I think earlier this year. I thought about restarting it, but I was like, I'll stick with it.
Just remember to use Alchemist Fire on those spider dwarves.
I've already done that quest.
Because that quest feels like a very intentional. Hey, I hope you remember how Pathfinder rules work.
Yeah. No, that game is very much.
I don't even know how to do the rage attack.
Click both buttons.
No, it's different in this one. Like, instead of being grab is like kick.
What?
It's like a guard grip. And R1 is now a, oh Jesus Christ. Well, you broke that finger, am I right?
Great.
Oh, yeah. Borgmaster reached the part in an RPG where he has to learn the game systems. I mean, I think it is fair to criticize a game for having a final boss that is notably harder than everything else.
Yeah, if the game hasn't asked you to learn its systems until the final boss, that's a good criticism.
That's a problem that Metal Gear Rising has.
Yeah, but Metal Gear Rising's final boss is like an entire third of that game.
Yeah, also Metal Gear Rising is 4 hours long. And
Also, you should just play that game on easy because actually playing Metal Gear Rising sucks.
Yeah. See, no, yeah, Joku's not here to...
I'm sorry, it was not a fun game to actually play. It's just an incredibly fun game to watch.
I don't disagree. I think they did the best they could with the time they had to make that game, because it was a very quick turnaround. Like, very quick. Okay, yeah, so the first guy who broke his oath with God. So yeah, now you can, like, grab an enemy with one chain and then swing the other chain at other enemies.
Meet your end.
So you're telling me they were trying things.
I'm telling you, there were a lot of let's say, experimental ideas. Bayonetta is the better Platinum game. That should not be a controversial statement.
I mean, you could say that about every Platinum game, though, couldn't you?
I'm more of a Bayonetta 2 man, but yes.
Well, one of those 3 games.
Yeah. Bayonetta's real good, except for the parts of Bayonetta where you have to play Space Harrier for 15 minutes.
I mean, that's not a problem for certain people.
Or if you're sick and trying to get, like, do well in that game, like, score, get all of the hidden... So, see, I picked up a sword, and now I can press circle to use the sword in my combos instead of the normal light attack. Or I can just press R1 and L1 and circle and just chuck the sword at enemies.
Like a sword. You get the sword back, or is it one of the disposable weapon?
No, it's a
thing?
disposable. Yeah, Bayonetta is fine until you realize how busted which angry witch mode is, whatever. No, the thing that actually I will give some level of credence to is the idea that the bosses in Bayonetta 2 just will randomly block your attacks, so you can't really combo them in the same way you can in the first game.
See, that was the problem I had with God of War 2. I felt like there was a lot of it going on. Like, I start up something cool, and then, you missed a red chest.
And then, yeah, it's fine.
I have little patience.
Just suddenly start blocking out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but, I almost bought that TMNT game they made, but it was $30 at the place I was looking.
I mean, it's Platinum mostly, licensed game factory.
No, there's Platinum, I think, has a very similar, track record to, Inti Creates and Way Forward, where Platinum is as good as the resources you give them, and also they're going to be better on the games they make themselves for themselves.
So you're telling me they do a whole bunch of mercenary work to support their
well, now Platinum is who knows what modern. Okay.
This seems shitty.
Now Platinum is all right, Seal Lionheart. Yeah, now Platinum is who knows what they are. Cause Kamiya's out and Babylon's Fall crashed and burned, and even they took that game off sale before we had the chance to play it for the podcast. And I was not willing to pay for a physical copy of that game.
You can't even, like, play it anymore, right?
No, they took down the service. They took down the servers after a year.
Is there a climb faster button?
Yeah, it's press the X button to jump a little bit. But no, I think it's supposed to explain Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3's fine. Like, it's abundantly clear that they didn't quite know what they wanted to do with that game. But, I like Viola. I like how Viola plays. Fuck y'all. I love the fake Paramore song that plays while Viola is fighting And I like the part where, as Bayonetta, you can summon a demon train and ram it through people. Okay, tits. It's time for tits.
Is that Kratos? Oh, the gods have rewarded us.
Oh, she's got giant bouncy
Glory to
tits.
Eros. He has given
You're
us
robbing me
a
of the best reason to play this game, Brayden.
Come, champion. Show me your strength. No, me.
Anyway, all these ladies with their giant bouncy tits out are like, hey, Kratos. This reminds me of my dead one. Oh, and now she has just...
They are
That's
not.
what?
They
Come
they
with
spent
me.
some...
Experience the
They...
greatest.
I'll put it this
did
way.
they-
They spent some time modeling these breasts.
Do they spend money on these tits?
Yeah. Also, all of these women have had work done.
Yeah, ancient Greek.
Oh, the tits were alive!
Oh god, did it pull a devil man?
Oh, surprise! She was tricking him. This is what the liberals took from us. Anyway. You...
Boy! They like their wide camera angles here, huh?
Yeah, I have some concerns. Like, I think the combat actually flows. Hey, guess what? The combat in God of War flows pretty well. I think the new options this game gives you actually, yeah, this is what
You have caused me pain for the last time, Spartan.
all the bugs are coming out of her boobs. Now she's gonna turn this guy's head into a bug.
Ugh. Did you like cut off her arm or something?
I think she just doesn't have an arm. I did slash her in the face, though. Anyway, now he's just now it's just a Resident Evil monster. They turned this poor man's head into a Resident Evil monster.
Really said these games are so sick. Which, yes, they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. Hey, guess what?
I mean, that's still the miracle of God of War 2018, right? Like, it took all of this and said, like, you know, here is how we turn Kratos into a person who actually cares about him.
I'd argue those games are cynical in a different way, but I am cynical.
Like,
Video game.
I haven't played much of Ragnarok, so I don't know, but I don't feel like 2018 is cynical at all.
It's it has like 4 characters with speaking lines, or 4 or 5, and only one of those is female, and that gets some
Yeah.
perhaps deserved complaints, but I don't hold that against it. Really.
I'm not talking about the stuff with Freya. But you know, video game.
Are you saying this might be hard to keep track of?
I'm saying that perhaps your video game from the year of our Lord, 2013, is more interested in its cinematic pretensions than it is
And
visual
gameplay chops that it may or may not
coherency.
have.
Turn this poor guy's mouth into a Resident Evil boss. back, motherfucker!
I mean, it is at least visually kind of incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
If I
it's
could-
very creative that way, but it sure would be nice if there's some movement to it.
Alright. Time to quick time.
Speaking of fads, I'm very happy it finally disappeared.
You're telling me that, maybe
I'm telling you,
it's-
quick
yeah.
time events are awful.
Alright, now, anyway. Hand bug versus mouth bug.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's a late 7th gen game. That's all you need to do.
Oh, it's a Boardmaster bug.
I didn't say it. I didn't say his name. Okay, that's you. I swear I'm trying to be a nicer person. This doesn't always happen.
It's fine. Now I'm really mad! Okay, see, that's a funny, trophy name. Biting the hand that feeds you. Anyway, time to murder a woman. Sure, she's one of the Furies, but, it's fine.
Somebody yelling in the background.
Focusing
Oh, they're playing ping
only
pong.
on the
Yeah.
task ahead, Kratos struggled to remember the weeks prior to his imprisonment.
Oh, was this an en
To the
medias
time when he
res?
set out to break his bond with
Fuck
Ares,
you.
the god of war.
I mean,
Yeah, that makes sense. Ugh. I'm so angry. If only I had my dead wife and daughter.
Your mind is troubled, but your skills are still without equal.
I don't
Do
think this
you
is
have
bad audio
business
next to
with
the
me?
game. I think something's
I
fucked
do.
up with your setup.
Yeah.
But this is not the manner to discuss it.
Anyway,
I see no other way.
I'll talk to you later.
You have no reason to trust me, Spartan. I only ask that you try. Your thoughts are not your own, but I can help you. I believe these belong to you. Use these items to still your mind, Kratos. Do not let illusion deceive you.
Time shift mechanic in a video game?
Have the visions ceased?
I see only you.
Good. You will need this skill for the path ahead.
And what
That
path
middle
is
finger?
that?
The path of freedom, Kratos.
Freedom.
Yes, freedom. Freedom from the Furies who relentlessly hunt you in the name of Ares. And ultimately, freedom from your bond to the god of war himself.
Break an oath with a god. Of all the minds in question, mine is not the one to worry about.
You waver from sound mind to illusion in the beat of a heart. Is that any life for a great warrior? The Furies are near. They cannot know I speak with you. I will draw them away. The truth waits for you in Delphi, Kratos. Seek the Oracle.
All right.
Yeah, we're better.
I'm ready for the video game to become the Sands of Time. Oh, pieces of heart. And magic. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, my favorite Greek mythology enemy, the elephant. I hate elephants. Jesus! Not cool. Alright, maybe I won't go super further with this one. Just so I can figure out what the fuck is with my sound setup. And see if we can't deal with it on Friday or Saturday. Anyway. Get to see this again. Why would you not have this ledge prominently displayed in the camera? If you didn't want me to get there. No? Okay. Fine. Fine. Oh, I was right.
Hey, Bray. Done?
Hello.
How are you? How goes not?
I am angry. Ah! I'm getting some weird audio popping issues where shit gets blown out whenever it gets too bassy.
On
I have
us
to assume
or you?
no for the game feed, so I think it's something with my setup.
That you meant like I
turned down the gain on my microphone.
Oh man, I had back to school night today.
Oh boy. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
teams. Actually, it was actually pretty good. Problem, one of the food trucks that we asked to show up did not show up until about an hour and a half afterwards. Oh God, Jesus! I accidentally am watching your stream and it. Oh God, that hurt.
Yeah, it's a little bit crunchy. So I probably will not play a ton of this tonight.
But you will play some X-Blades.
No.
You said, right?
No.
Yeah. Excellent.
No.
How much money would I theoretically have to pay to finish X-Blades?
You would have to buy me a copy of Call of Duty Black Ops, but specifically the stupid expensive version.
The one that's like
$100.
$150.
The one that's $100. I gotta get those black cell points or whatever. I have no idea what they actually included.
So I'm wondering, like, the monetization for Call of Duty has already been fucked. Like, are Call of Duty fans actually angry?
No. They pretend to be angry.
Like, I feel like Call of Duty fans lost this war back when, like, the whole dedicated servers for Modern Warfare happened. I still remember that. When people are like, we're gonna stand up and tell them no! And then it's like, you checked your Steam profile, and everyone was playing Call of Duty. Although, to everyone's defense, like, that became a complete non-issue in record time. Like, now everyone doesn't need to worry about dedicated servers.
No one uses dedicated servers anymore, except like some very PC-centric games, your Counter-Strikes and whatnot.
Specific corners of Counter-Strike and Minecraft.
And you know, some people might say we lost something. I was not a PC gamer when. I mean, I played enough TF2 to know.
Oh. Now, you want to talk about a game that's completely fucked these days. Let's talk about TF2. Holy shit, dude.
They'll definitely get rid of the bots.
It's not just the bots, it's the fact that, like, every attempt to, like, make TF2 relevant past 5 years has been just Valve tripping over their own dick.
Well, the actual answer is not enough people put their
anymore.
desks together.
Also, Valve doesn't give a shit about either.
Hey, we could play some Deadlock right now. That's Valve's new game. There's a new video game, Harley. You can play it. It's still very early. It's a schmoba.
A schmoba?
Yeah, it's a shooter MOBA.
It's like Monday Night Combat.
Oh, that is.
It's like Dota, but a third-person shooter.
See.
Brendan, do you think about how forward-thinking Monday Night Combat actually was in hindsight?
I do think about how much I liked the original Monday Night Combat and how much I didn't like Super Monday Night Combat. Because Super Monday Night Combat was like full free-to-play,
buy skins.
it was, yeah, and it was like full MOBA. But the original Monday Night Combat was way more third-person shooter with MOBA elements, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, I remember. Wait, I was there.
Remember when Xbox Live Arcade, Summer of Arcade was like a cool thing?
Yeah, but
I mean, the difference is now good indie games come out every week.
yeah, good indie games can come out all the time. So having a seasonal event.
What
tied
are
to,
you
like,
eating?
5 burgers. You want me to not talk?
I want you to not talk when your mouth is full, yes. Basic courtesy.
No, you aren't. You're not sorry. You do it all the time. That's what you normally say. Okay, I'm not. There's no food in my mouth. Here. So, anyways, no, yeah, like Monday Night Combat was important.
Was it important, or was it just ahead of its time?
It was ahead of it. I guess you're right. It was ahead of its time, the same way like Nuts and Bolts was ahead of its time.
I also think, speaking of like shooters that I thought were doing cool things that no one copied, that shooter
Hybrid.
made by the Scribblenauts people.
Yeah, Hybrid.
Hybrid.
That's literally, yes, Hybrid.
Where the movement is all point to point, and so
God, that game was so cool.
that
too.
game had so many neat ideas, and of course, like all of those games, it's on like last year.
But like, yeah. Also, I remember that game having some really questionable balance issues. I remember picking the shotgun and just fucking people up.
Yep. You just picked the shotgun and you just ran up on people, and you blasted them by blind firing over cover.
This time, I'm gonna eat this burger, but I'm gonna mute.
You know who else ate a burger on stream? Narissa Ravencroft.
She also talked about giving people paper cuts on their balls and squeezing them for fun.
That's what castration is.
I sent you that video.
I know. We love her.
Yeah, she's a nightmare person and probably a lesbian.
She's definitely bi, at least.
Yeah, bi probably. I'll say this.
I like that.
Mint and Kiara definitely dropping the guard in terms of like, oh, I'm open to everybody. It's like, no, you're.
No, Kiara has been very open about how gay she is.
She likes girls.
But
I guess that's why people are surprised when Shiori says, "No, I like dudes."
Shiori definitely has some Fujo energy. She likes both. She has that temperament to her. I don't think that's a controversial statement.
I mean, if you want to talk about Fujoshi, like, it's Iris, like, she's...
Yeah. Oh, Iris is both the most girly girl of all of Hololive EN and also the most Fujoshi. I like the anecdote where apparently Bibu got super exposed in front of Suisei, and because she had some sort of otome app thing with handsome boys.
Uh-huh.
Stellar. Yeah, I
Yeah, are you ready for this game to become Sans Time?
That comment was made roughly 30 minutes ago.
I just got here.
I know.
I don't have to be so sassy.
I've got it. Actually, one of my students calls me Mr. Sassy Pants.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
They
if
don't
I
even
feel
know.
okay with that.
They don't even know.
Am I sassy? I am
Yes.
sassy. I'm pretty sassy. I see you're doing the classic God of War thing where you just throw projectiles at annoying bullshit rather than getting up in their business.
Yep. Alright. I think I'll either switch games or something once we get a little further. Because I'm gonna need to just check.
Yeah.
Check to see if everything is plugged in right.
So how's everybody doing today?
I
Like I said.
I had to deal
Let's
with
go with
some
Brayden
stuff.
first. Talk about her day.
I went to work, and then
How was work?
I had to string a racket, and for whatever reason, the person who I was stringing the racket for wanted to watch me do it.
Oh,
So I had to talk to him while I was stringing his tennis racket, and it made me want to die.
You could have made a friend, Brayden.
I don't believe in friends.
Maybe they just are like racket positive. Oh shit! I just got
You are
all
racket
over my
positive with the amount of racket you make.
hand. You got raided.
Yo.
Oh Jesus
Holy shit.
Christ! It's Johnny.
Bad Game Hall
It's
of
the
Fame.
Bad Game Hall of Fame.
Why don't you explain what this concept is and what you are doing?
No, they know. Hi, hello, I'm twitch.tv/arbitrarywater. I'm playing the God of War game that no one likes right now.
I'm the other annoying one that's on the podcast with Cassidy.
Yeah. Hey. Also, Blue Stinger's not suffering. Blue Stinger's exaltation.
Brayden likes Blue Stinger.
Listen, Blue Stinger's art. Is it fun to play? No. But, a bath. Cool. I'm gonna go take a bath.
I'm also here.
And Harley's also here.
So wait. If we're talking about like ranking of Sega Dreamcast horror games, do you rank Blue Stinger then Illbleed or Illbleed then Blue Stinger?
Illbleed is more patently insane.
Okay. And then D2?
And D2 is also fucking off its own rocker.
And then Code Veronica.
Yeah, and then there's that Seven Mansions game that only came out in Japan. That thing is hilarious clown shoes video game.
There's The Ring, Terror's Realm.
Yes, and The Ring Terror's Realm is like actual Kuso tier. God. Yes, there were two GOW. There was this and Gears of War Judgment. So, and here's the thing, I am surprisingly pro Gears Judgment. I don't know how you feel, Chris, but
I think it's fine.
Like, I think that game, I'll put it this way, I think that game is a lot more forgivable when it's on Game Pass, and you don't have to pay $60 for it.
I think that also it doesn't hurt that Baird just continues to suck.
Yeah, Baird's a piece of shit, but that game is a Gears of War game made by the Painkiller and Bulletstorm people, and you can tell. And it's basically just a string of Gears challenge maps.
To me, I always thought was kind of an interesting idea because it was like, okay, we're gonna kind of make like an in-between game between the numbered games.
Yeah, and
I mean, I feel like if they had framed that game as like a spin-off rather than a full-fledged like title in the series, like they would have done themselves so many more favors.
All right, I'm going to assume the other way was the hidden thing, and this was just is the critical path. Yeah. This was made by Sony Santa Monica. This was, in fact, the main devs. The PSP games were side ventures.
What, is Ascension not a PSP game? Oh, hold on, I have to turn my...
This is a PlayStation 3 video game.
Ascension was on the PS3?
Yes. This looks... This has a lot more polygons. Oh, it's another booby snake lady. But this one has a snake head.
So it's less sexy or more sexy?
I'll let you answer that at home. Hey, remember the... no, Ready at Dawn were the ones who made the PSP God of War games, and I think both of those are pretty good. They're not bad.
And when you say that, you mean like more than just the novelty of portable?
More than just the part where like it's impressive they got this to run on a PlayStation Portable with its jank ass. What is it? 126 megahertz.
I think the thing that I was always impressed by in terms of that God of War collection was like them getting all of those studios and the different like creative leaders like to just sit with each other and talk about the games and philosophies, and they really didn't invite David Jaffe to those, huh?
Yeah, I wonder why. We could have foreseen perhaps some reasons that would become more apparent later.
Got done talking about all of Adam's stuff on our Discord, but David Jaffe's definitely up there in terms of maybe the signs were always there.
Jesus!
Huh.
Okay, game is very loud compared to voices. I will turn down the game more. I apologize.
That was an execution. That would make Ken Boone giggle. Wait, not Ken Boone. What the fuck am I? Why is my brain not
Ed
working?
Boone?
Ed Boone. Sorry.
The Mortal Kombat guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's like the elephant demon things that you literally like split their skull open and their brain starts to slide out.
I really hope that Ed Boone doesn't retire, but I bet he's thinking about it.
All right,
especially when you look at like the whole situation with Warner Video Games. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm 60. I'm done.
I mean, I kind of hope he retires so he can avoid looking at all that fucking gore and shit they got the Mortal Kombat crew sifting through for new fatalities.
I mean, he's the one that actually put that mandate out. Apparently they were going to make Injustice 3, but they're like, shit, we don't know if Warner's going to actually sell us off, so let's make a Mortal Kombat. Because we have the rights to that.
Okay, well then I hope he retires so that the people making the fatalities don't have to keep doing that. Call me like a communist or whatever if you want, but I think that maybe people shouldn't sacrifice their mental health by staring at real life
snuff film stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean that. Hey, Harley.
Especially not for whatever NetherRealm. Is it still NetherRealm Studios?
Yes,
Yeah, especially not for whatever NetherRealm Studios is paying them, because I'm pretty sure it can't be good. It can't be worse.
What do you mean I'm thinking about Ken Levine? No, like, it's come out repeatedly that they were thinking about making another Injustice, and they're like,
yeah, you said Ken Boone.
Oh.
Because, you know, there was some
I mean-
Bioshock discussion on
No,
the
I
Deep Listens
had a-
Discord.
I had a brain fart. Let's go back to talking about Dreamcast horror games that are of questionable quality.
Yeah.
There's a remaster by Night Dive for Shadow Man. Have you played that version of Shadow Man,
Yeah.
Brayden?
Yeah, I have.
Is it good?
I mean, Shadow Man seems like totally fine. Okay. There's some sort of fucking ARG thing, huh? I don't even know what this is trying to reference.
There was an ARG at the end of God of War 1 where you call a number and then have Kratos insult you.
You're a bad boy, and I think you are bad. I think that's what the Kratos says.
Hey, so quick question about Total War.
Yes.
If a technology says... So, I'm looking at a corn tech here. It just says corn corruption +2 and doesn't specify where.
It is all of your own provinces.
Okay. Just mine.
Yes. It is not all provinces everywhere.
Do I need to own the whole province or just
No.
a settlement in it?
I think you just need to own a settlement in it.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Brutal charge.
Hey, Brayden, I got good news. I ate all my burgers.
I'm proud of you. But yeah. So, like, Of the video games, of the weird, fucked up horror games I've played, I think my Mount Rushmore right now would probably be Overblood, Blue Stinger, Illbleed, and Countdown Vampires.
Oh, that's a good trio.
That's a
Or quadruple it. Quadruped.
Yeah.
Do you think that the budget for this game was less
Oh
than
yeah, definitely. But it's still like fucking AAA.
Hey, where do pet pictures go with the server?
Pet Pics. There's a server channel called Pet Pics.
Oh shit! I just couldn't see it.
I miss both.
You had a little doodly.
My doodle friend.
Labrador.
Yeah, he was a golden doodle.
Oh yeah, he was curly.
Yeah, he's a fluffy guy.
Everybody looking pet pics at Janet.
Who's Janet?
Wow, you can experience the excitement of Janet if you join the Deep Listens Discord. Did you know it's only $1? Also, if you pay $3, you'll get access to our brand spanking new anime podcast, the Oji-san Cast, where three Oji-sans...
Just something terrible for us to play.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're using my fucking cat to shill your server.
Yeah.
You're on the
What are you gonna
server
do
too.
about it?
Just
Think of all
because
these timeless
you're
memories
M's
that
roommate
you've made
and
with
we love
us
you.
because of this server. God damn it. Fucking cowards. Rep the merch.
Always be plugging ABP.
Yeah.
Always
plug me.
be-
Wait, no.
I think that's what they say.
Yeah, I'll plug me.
Take the Eyes of Poseidon and you will find
You can
your
just go
path.
take the shit out of them.
And now I have ice.
Go, Scarbrand!
Yeah. You go, Scarbrand.
high road. So, I'm trying to do some crimes in a different channel. So the Giant Bomb album of the Week Club wants to celebrate pick number 69. And I have nominated, and I now have the support apparently of Justin of Kids Bop. I think we should listen to Kids Bop.
Which Kids Bop?
69.
Are there 69 Kids Bops?
Yeah.
Don't answer that. Of
Yeah,
course there are.
one comes out, I think, every
yeah.
We should listen to Kids Bop.
every 6 months for the last
20 years.
I think we should listen to a Kids Bop.
How often do new Kids Bop albums come out? Well, they release music and videos weekly.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So there's a 69th album.
There are 74 total albums released since 2001.
Yeah, let's find album number 69.
Hold on. Okay, so that's
What's on album 69? I want to know what Kids Bop 69 is.
Kids Bop album 69.
Am I going to jail? This.
No,
I'm just going to hell.
No law enforcement people listen to this. If you're a cop, you have to tell us.
I'm just going to hell. I've come to terms with it.
You don't believe in hell. And neither do I at this point.
Okay, hold on. Kids Bop.
I mean, 69 would be a fairly recent one still, right?
Well,
Yeah, probably.
actually, their wiki page only lists up to Kids Bop 40, released in 2019.
Maybe they
Then
stopped
that's not up to
numbering
date.
them.
That's not up to date. I refuse to believe it.
Well, yeah, no, because
Free the Kids Bop.
Kids Bop 69. I'm fucking looking at it. I'm just stupid.
All right, give me the track list. Give me the songs.
What is the track list for Kids Bop 69?
Post a link to this. Ode to Soulja Boy? Fuck yeah.
Ode to Soulja Boy, Nirvana, The Beatles' Greatest Hits, Drake will doo-doo on your cell phone, God Only Knows piano cover,
fuck yeah.
literal Band of Horses, Girl I Know You Want This Deep, Play That Uptown Funky Music, Death Grip's Dick Ain't Free.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They got
That can't be. This can't be real. This cannot
Richard
be real.
ain't free.
They got Death
This
Grips
sounds
on.
fake.
This sounds like a fake shit post that they're.
No, hold on. I'll fucking find the song. Death Grips Dick Ain't Free.
There's no way. That
There's
has
no
to be
way.
fake. That has to be fake. That's completely fake. I'm calling. Look.
Oh my god, I can't. Maybe if we just do Death Grips Kids Bop.
Alright. Okay. I'm.
It's.
Oh yeah, no, they've only gotten to 43. Yeah, this is a fakie.
Is it?
Yeah, they've only
Am I
gotten to
being-
43.
am I being- am I
You're being
being
trolled.
fed?
You're being trolled. Kids Bop 43 is the most recent one. Kids Bop $1 Million Baby? Like the Clint Eastwood movie?
Does this Kids Bop end with the children singing the song getting put down?
I can't believe I was bamboozled by Google.
That's are you telling me Google just lies? Next, you'll tell me that their AI functionality is actually counterintuitive and actually makes the internet a worse place.
Skull for the blood host!
Yeah.
Skulls for the skull throne!
Okay. And now there's a snake.
Do I have to pay for this army? I can never remember if I have to pay for this. I think I do. This army came with a skull cannon and a blood shrine.
Yeah. What are you hoping for from the new DLC, Harley?
There's a new DLC coming out?
Yes.
Didn't a new DLC just come out?
No. The new DLC that just came out like 3 months ago.
What? That can't possibly.
Thrones of Decay was like May.
Huh, we just got a big patch like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the big?
No.
What's the next DLC?
The next DLC is Corn, Greenskins, and Ogres.
I mean, I'm happy about.
They're gonna rework the Ogre Kingdoms.
I'm happy about anything getting done with orcs. I love orcs.
Yeah, so it's what is it? It's Golthag Maneater. It's the Skull Taker for Corn, and for the Greenskins, it's what's his name? It's all like Grark Face Ripper or something. Basically the last green skin lord in that 8th edition army book who has not been put into the Warhammer. But yeah, they said Q4 for this year.
I see.
Because I get the impression that Thrones of Decay did very well for them. After everyone rightfully got mad at them for the quality of Shadows of Change.
Oh, well, I do not have any expectations, but I am happy that we are getting orc stuff.
Yeah.
I love orc stuff.
I mean, Greenskins are probably still in the best place of all of the Game 1 factions. Although Dwarves got a lot of love with Thrones of Decay.
Dino's asking if anyone has Peacock.
I do not have Peacock. Oh, actually, we might. We might have Peacock. Because my dad and brother watched the Premier League. Ow. I gotta hate.
I know what Kratos does.
talking to this
Kratos
Chimera.
is a hater.
Also, I want to point out that this Chimera, in an act of true cowardice, only has the goat head and the snake head. Where's the lion head, huh? Oh, there it is. I see the lion head's under the goat head.
That's usually where the lion head is in a goat head.
Yeah,
Brayden. Mash one finger, your days are numbered. You're gonna die.
The only mash I care about is Mash Curie Light from Fate Grand Order. But also, she's in Melty Blood type Lumina.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die because you decided to walk. You decided to force march into my movement range. Get fucked.
That's right.
For the crime of existing near Scarbrand, I sentence you to 10,000 headbutts directly in the dick.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not gonna say, so this is actually completely unrelated. So Harley, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. Your cat.
Yeah.
Personally, beautiful cat. Gorgeous cat.
She is.
I don't like human names with animals.
That's unfortunate because the other one is named Christopher.
Oh, what? You used my name for it?
Did M name the cat after you?
No, so it was it's Janet and Chrissy, like from the TV show.
Uh-huh.
But I call her Christopher when she annoys me.
Like I had a dog called Pickle.
Listen,
I don't like dogs and animals.
My
to
cat
not be
son was named
after.
Boba, like the
I don't like animals that
not
have
like
human
the
names.
Fett.
Because then I have to probably treat them with more respect.
I would never name an animal after a Star Wars character. I have too much respect for the animals.
I knew a dog that was Yoda. It was a Chihuahua.
A
I'm not a huge Chihuahua fan. I've had a couple that were good though. All cat names are good. Yeah, you're probably right because like all cats are good.
Some cats are evil.
Some cats are evil.
My cat son, he was good.
That's what all cat owners say, though.
And
like, no one. Have you ever met a cat owner who's like, "Yeah, my cat's a piece of shit."
Yeah, Borgmaster has said that several times about his cat.
No, but he's just being sarcastic because his cat like gets stuck trying to fit its ass through his desk. Like cat's shit.
I will say it is very annoying that Janet sometimes sits on my... I have a chair. I have a second office chair that I use for holding my false lily because I don't have anywhere else to put it where I can get sunlight. And sometimes she will sit on that chair and reach and use it to reach over and knock over my gnome collection.
Oh, Harley, this cat's adorable.
Thank you. I think so too.
I should see if my former roommate ever came to town or not. Because I know he was supposed to do a med school rotation where I'm at, and he would be bringing the cat. Because I want to see Boba again. He used to jump on my desk and scare the shit out of me. Is this the roommate who binged Xenoblade 2? No, that roommate was the roommate in 2018. 2017, 2018 when Xenoblade came out. No, that roommate, I hope he's doing well. He also really likes the Tales of games.
Trails?
Tales. No, like
Tales?
Symphonia.
Oh, Tails. I thought you meant Tails like rat
Tails,
tail.
like Tails the Fox.
Uh-huh.
Miles Tails per hour.
Miles per hour.
can we talk about the Sonic trailer?
Sure. Let's talk about the Sonic trailer. What do you want to say about it, Mr.
How do you feel
Sonic?
about Keanu Reeves?
I think his voice sounds good. I think what they have shown of that thing is encouraging.
It makes me very happy that we went from ugly Sonic to no, we're just gonna adapt the plot of Sonic Adventure 2. Fuck it.
Like that. Here's the thing. Like they actually, that for kids, that movie is great. Like that's the weird thing is like they made a good movie franchise for kids.
I'm not a kid though. I'm an adult, and I only care about adult Sonic.
Okay.
Which is why I'm very excited about Ken Pender's new series. Jim Carrey is old. This is the second time I've made a fucking Ken Penders joke.
Technically, Jim Carrey is retired.
Yeah, well, he's still coming back as Dr. Eggman. And I believe also Professor Gerald. So... Am I Jeremiah? Hey guys, I'm an adult. I have a wife, a salary.
Well, now that man does have a wife and a salary. That's
Jeremiah,
right?
This guy was talking about taking popcorn from a trash. He couldn't possibly mean that. One of the fucking funniest.
That's one of my favorite Dan Reichardisms. Like, genuinely hilarious.
Just, like, pitch perfect Beastcast moment. Like, entirely organic and spontaneous. How much of the budget is... I think Keanu Reeves is affordable. John Wick has certainly improved his standing in the last few years, but he seems like a guy who picks projects for fun and not for necessarily the paycheck.
I mean, it turns out that, like, Keanu Reeves has had a pretty rough go at it.
Yeah, I mean, the man had a rough upbringing.
And also, like, his whole situation with his wife.
Yeah, yeah. It's very rough.
So, like, finding out that that guy is just a calm, relaxed person.
And apparently, like, yeah, the nicest guy in the world.
I'm just happy that he was able to recover from that third Matrix movie.
Yeah, Bram Stoker's Dracula. See, here's the actual thing. Here's my arbitrary water take. The people who are like, his British accent in Bram Stoker's Dracula is hilariously bad. They should watch another movie from the same period. So he is in the Brana adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing.
That's a dick joke.
And he is Don John, who is the evil brother of Don Pedro, who is played by goddamn Denzel Washington. So, like, the cast of that movie, of the Brana adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing, is unsurprisingly, it is every amazing British character actor you've ever... Like, all of these classically trained Shakespearean actors. You know, Brana himself, of course. And also the guy who plays Wilson in House. But then Keanu's there.
So I don't... Go ahead and say your thing.
And he is delivering these Shakespeare lines with all of the energy of a high school production, while you know, Emma Thompson and Brana and Denzel are just nailing it.
So,
wherefore would I not get my revenge and avenge myself upon them?
Did you see the whole thing where Patrick Stewart loves Othello so much that he paid.
Oh, he did the race reversed Othello. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, people thought it was a pretty cleverly well done play.
Yeah.
Anyways, the reason why I'm going to bring up Othello is I don't know if you've been reading At War with Ourselves, a tour of duty in the Trump White House by H.R. McMasters.
Uh-huh.
But he recently reviewed his book with PBS, and he talked about, and he made this reference. He said, there were too many Iagos in the Trump White House.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering, as a Shakespeare man, how you felt about him describing
a lot
Trump
of
in the White
plotting
House.
and scheming and opportunism. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mr. Corn Cultist, do you actually make cults?
Yeah, they make cults now. They reworked the cults. They all seem a lot better because in
I'm gonna go.
before the only like cults that were worth anything were Slanesh.
I'm gonna go put a cult in Cetra's city. Because picking a fight with Cetra seems like a good idea.
I mean, you should take out Cetra. He does not serve.
Sure don't.
Yeah, also, yeah, of course, everyone in the Trump White House was there as a zealot or an opportunist. That's just how that was the name of the game. That's a feature, not a bug. The part where everyone was looting? No, that was intentional.
Here's this like professionally trained
military,
US Army
like
general
professional careerist
making this Shakespeare reference to describe something that you can just call it a shit show, my guy.
No, he's like a warrior poet.
Yeah,
he's like Matt. Actually... Yeah, both him and Mattis are just like, oh, these are like, intelligent, professional career soldiers who disagreed with the Democrats on issues, and it turns out that Trump hated them because they cared about the separation of military and civilian power.
I mean,
when he's just like, I want you to send the troops in and blow them up.
I mean, congratulations in making John Bolton seem like a sympathetic.
Yeah, making John Bolton seem rational. The problem is John Bolton believes in the things he says. He's not enough of a craven opportunist. He's like, no, listen, invading Iraq was a great idea.
You know, I remember there was a time, Braden, when it's like, I hope these neocons get pushed out of the Republican Party, and it's like, oh god, the monkey paw. The monkey paw!
Yeah, at what cost? At what cost? Bolton didn't like Trump because he didn't invade Iran. I mean, yeah.
He also felt like,
he also didn't like that Trump loved Russia so much.
He didn't like the whole Russian thing, and he also felt like, actually, no, we need to not withdraw from Afghanistan. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. Now the Republicans just want to invade Mexico. Which is
that worked real well with,
Yeah, it worked really well when they tried to get, what was it?
Pancho Villa with
Yeah,
Wilson.
Pancho Villa. Everyone's favorite, the part of Wilson's presidency everyone forgets about is the part where the U.S. invaded Mexico to try and get Pancho Villa.
And failed miserably.
Yeah, and because no one in the Republican Party, despite having multiple history majors, Newt Gingrich has a history major. Don't seem to realize that you can in fact repeat mistakes. That's how history work.
I don't believe you.
Okay,
What?
well, Harley, what if we we invaded Mexico and declared war on cartels? Surely nothing. We'd just get in and blow them up, and it'd be fine. And there definitely wouldn't be a long, protracted, bloody conflict and reprisals that would inevitably spill over onto U.S. soil.
Yeah, no, it seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Yeah.
So, God of War.
So,
All
God
right,
of War.
I have this great idea.
Okay.
Just hear me out. We get the Iranians to arm the Contras.
Okay, go on.
Shit.
Okay,
Can we plan this in the basement of the White House?
Yeah, let's do there. Like, I mean, it's a little musty there, but I'm sure it's fine. You know, there's room.
Yeah. And then, and then the guy, the fall guy for that will be in Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude. Oliver North is in that game as himself.
Oh my god.
Talking
he was
about
also a
needing
consultant.
to go to Africa to side with a paramilitary group to protect America.
Don't forget that that game also features a lot of Manuel Noriega.
Hey, can some units take capture points?
No, they cannot.
Okay. I'm glad I asked before I wasted my last.
Anyway, I'm very excited for Black Ops 6 inevitable 9/11 level.
Wait.
Because it takes place in the 90s. You know
it
they're gonna do the Gulf War, and then what's after the Gulf War? I guess it's the Balkans.
It always was the Balkans, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's what Bismarck said. Talked about, some damned foolish thing in the Balkans. And he was right. Because Bismarck was, if nothing else, a effective and canny politician.
But what about that game where we sided with Kaiser Wilhelm, with Sherlock Holmes?
I'm going to say this right now. I listened to the Behind the Bastards episode on Kaiser Wilhelm II. That boy wasn't right in the head. Don't forget that both him and Tsar Nicholas were both grandchildren of Queen Victoria.
Or you know, right?
The cartels are smart enough to keep shit south of the border. They would be but if the U.S. invaded them, if the U.S. started to engage in active warfare, I think.
God, do you think that's going to be like a Call of Duty topic or like a Battlefield topic?
Okay, what if I told you that in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2022, you, in fact, do fight drug cartels?
Okay, but that was more or less in reference to, like, the popularity of Sicario.
Yeah, sure, but... And then you fight corrupt Mexican army units in broad daylight. Because the story of those games is bad and silly. Oh. I didn't press the X button fast enough.
That's a shame.
I said I was going to stop playing this. Instead, I have apparently kept playing this.
Because it's good.
It's it's one of those things where, once again, there doesn't feel like there's a central hook. Like, it's just... Yeah. But it just feels like it is sending me from, like... See, calling Kaiser Wilhelm a mustache-twirling supervillain understates the part where it gives him too much credit because he was an idiot. Not as dumb as Tsar Nicholas, but let's just say they both definitely suffered from generations of inbreeding. I'll say it again. The House of Windsor has produced a lot of
things.
A lot of things that have been a net negative for the world over the course of history.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And then, you know, and then we can talk about Franz Josef and the last gasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. If we want to talk about, like, monarchy and its shortcomings. Yeah, Tsar Nicholas, he abdicated. Like, the other great thing about all of these fucking monarchs is that they all kept diaries. And so, we know way too much about their pointless daily lives and, like, their weird prudish sex opinions.
Well, you don't let people have sex opinions.
I do not care about the sex opinions of one Tsar Nicholas II. Sex Opinions is also the name of my upcoming album.
Not a bad name, to be honest.
I think it's a pretty good one. Oh, I missed a page. Now I'm not gonna get the trophy, you guys. Of course, given that this game has multiplayer trophies, I think the chances of getting the platinum are rather low.
Not with that attitude.
Nicholas was super into Moe. I mean, kinda. I should play the Speaking of Tsar Nicholas, I should play the Thaumaturge. Because that seems like the Eurojank RPG event of the year. It's that or the Inquisitor. Which, the problem with the Inquisitor is that it is still too much money for how much I am willing to pay for that thing.
Why are we over here? Go hit them!
No, this is I've had the PS3 set up. I just had to hook it back up to the capture card.
Oh shit, you can't actually leave. You have to be...
This game, much like Gears Judgment, does not, I believe, have any sort of, I mean, I guess Gears Judgment is at least back compat. which is more than you can say for this, which I believe is only available via PlayStation Now. Can we talk about... Here's another subject I think is worth talking about. They keep... Yeah, I'm sorry. They keep hiking up the price of PlayStation Plus. And boy, those extra tier, like, that highest tier where you get access to classic games does not seem at all worth it.
Yeah, it's almost like this is a reflection of this is what happens when there's no competition.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I think Game Pass is still a tremendous value, but I think the thing I've been thinking about, which is, you know, we've been having this discussion for a bit, is the idea of, like, in a vacuum, I would recommend the Xbox to people. Like, if you are someone who just wants to get into video games for a low amount of money, I think you cannot go that wrong with,
especially the Series S.
With the Series S. Oh boy, frame rate, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that bad of a deal. Especially with
and like Game Pass. But the problem is, I don't think that person in a vacuum exists.
Somewhere that person exists, except they are just buying a Switch.
Yeah. Sure. Okay,
Or
video game
they're buying,
eat shit.
They're saving up for a Steam Deck and then just playing it together.
Do you think Steam Decks have, like, normal people penetration?
No. I think that's the biggest thing, like... I think that's why people are more interested in Steam Deck's competitors rather than the Steam Deck itself, is because those devices that are coming out in response are more practical, and some of them are even more affordable.
Is there a
but
fucking unit left on the field somewhere? Why is this battle still happening?
I love that feeling on a Total War game. Oh, it's like, where the fuck are the units?
You fucking bitch! I found you!
Yeah, you got him.
Go kill those savage orcs so I can stop being here.
I mean, yeah, Scarbrand has an alright campaign because his two biggest enemies early game are Tomb Kings and Savage Orcs, both of whom will go down real quick in melee. Savage Orcs, you know, are weak to magic damage, and it just so happens that as Khorne you have bloodletters. And, you know, dual weapon marauders will probably also do just fine.
I desperately need these fucking... No! No! Do not lose sight of them! You fucks!
Harley, the video game can't hear you.
I wish it could. I want them to know they're doing a bad job.
I yell at the video game about the things it's trying to do with the camera, and it still won't listen to me.
Okay, ranking of games that Brayden has played by the shitty camera.
When was the last time I went, what the fuck is going on with the camera in this motherfucking video game?
I'm honestly not
Before
sure.
this.
Yeah, this game definitely.
Hey, Starbrand, is there a reason why you won't just walk up this hill?
Sometimes the higher validation things. Is he on a mount?
He's Scarbrand.
Oh. It's probably the derpy animations kicking in. There were some Onimusha camera angles that you didn't like.
Yeah.
This battle has gone on so long, and also SFO gives Scarbrand, you know that ability Scarbrand has where he just makes people rampage?
Yeah.
Yeah, SFO gives that a miscast chance. So, I actually
This is why I don't play SFO.
I actually can't do any more fighting with Scarbrand, because his health is so low he will just immediately start to crumble. He's got minus 80 leadership from damage sustained.
Yeah, I think turning down the in-game volume has helped with the popping. Yeah, DC 3 wins. Oh, yeah, you're right. Dino Crisis 3.
Did you see that people from Capcom have already referenced the fact that, yeah, we're not going to make another Dino Crisis?
Yeah. Why would they? Yeah, no, Dino Crisis 3, I was making too many jokes, and I'm like, wow, X-Blades is the worst game I've played on stream since Descent to Undermountain, which was 2 months ago. Well,
okay, that's the camera.
It's the worst game I've played. Well, that was the worst game I'd played since Vampire Reign, which was 4 months ago.
Do you actually think that X-Blade is worth than
Dude,
Descent to Undermountain?
It's on that level.
Descent to Undermountain.
No, fuck off. Listen to me and let me finish my sentence. Before you go, I've played worse games than you.
I'm just asking if you genuinely think it's worse than Descent.
It's not. It's not. But it's on this. It is Kuso tier. It is
so
the
it's
same.
S tier. It's S tier. Okay.
It is one of the worst games I have played this year. In a year where I've also played Descent to Undermountain.
I guess we gotta get you to play that Wii Alone in the Dark game because.
No, see, we already have a sacrificial lamb for that. But if you want me to play the PS2 version, I have the ISO ready to go. Because the PS2 version is just the Wii version without motion controls.
Legally obtained ISO.
Yes, this legal backup copy. I mean, I thought about buying a physical copy. I did not.
But you already own one that you get an ISO out of.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I still got a computer with a Blu-ray drive. Absolutely.
Yeah. All of the games on Jeff Rude's Dreamcast that he sent me, he dumped those ROMs himself.
You're such a pretty cat. Oh, you little tongue.
Oh, such a cute kitty.
Oh, please, the Oracle this time. I know it.
Anyways, I've officially lost all my demonic units in Scarbrand's starting army, except Scarbrand himself. All I have left are the Chaos Dogs and the 2 units of Chaos Warriors he starts with.
I hate it when that happens.
The problem, I love demons. The problem is that like the undead, they just die when they get sad. But unlike the undead, I don't have any healing spells.
They die when they get sad?
Or when undead units, Harley, when undead units get annihilated in a battle, you just summon them back.
Yeah, so the way demons work in this game is instead of routing and running away when their morale gets low, they just start taking more damage.
And now we're fighting the Manticore. Boy. We're just speedrunning Greek, murdering all of Greek mythology, huh?
We're gonna occupy this.
Someone has to.
Yeah, get the fucking Chaos Marauders. I need. But yeah, so, if you, like, lose a battle or a battle is too close, your army will just, evaporate. Like, literally evaporate.
Yeah.
Now, I get to sit here for a couple turns, so I can actually recruit things in Scarbrand's army, because I don't know if he can fight a lot of battles on his own, but I don't think he can do it when he's at 1/6 of his maximum health to begin with.
Not with attitude, not.
Fuck it, let's get some leadership bonuses. Oh shit, hold on, why can I recruit demons?
What am I looking at?
Right.
Is it some sort of weird, like, scorpion, lion?
It's a Manticore.
Oh, this is what a Manticore looks like in this
Yeah.
game? Okay.
It is exactly a scorpion lion. It is.
Yeah. See, I just know what all of these monsters look like because of Heroes of Might and Magic. Oh, there was a circle. That's where I learned what a Manticore was like. And of course, its upgraded form, the Scorpticore.
Who made that up?
Harley, have you never played Heroes of Might and Magic?
No.
Shocking. That seems like a very Harley game to me.
It probably is, but I didn't really play video games until I was like an adult. Growing up, the only consoles I really had access to were like a original Nintendo, and then a PlayStation 1, and then right around the time the PS3 was coming out, I got a PlayStation 2.
Alright.
Listen, Harley, Heroes of Might and Magic is for the people, okay?
Yeah, I think you should give that a game a try. It's gonna be nice to your PC because it's an older game.
I'm gonna say, very, very Harley core. Heroes they're on God. At least the ones you want to play. So the ones you want to play are like the first 4, but mostly probably 2 and 3.
Start with 2.
Heroes of Might and Magic.
Start with 2, Braden.
Yeah,
Fine.
I mean, Heroes 2 is just a better game than Heroes 1.
What is the Heroes of Might and Magic bundle?
It's probably all of them. Or at least 1 through 5.
Oh, this is the Might and Magic 5 bundle, which says 5 and it's DLCs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can also get the Might and Magic games, which are probably also Harley core.
What's the difference?
Might and Magic is a first-person RPG series. Heroes of Might and Magic is a turn-based strategy game.
Okay.
I mean, I think Heroes 4 is also good.
Oh, this shit's like 2D as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So on our podcast, our current highest ranked game is Might and Magic 6.
I don't see Might and Magic 6 on God.
It's called the Might and Magic 6-pack, and it's Might and Magic 1 through 5. And Heroes of is the tactics spin-off that eventually became a much more successful series.
Might and Magic 9?
Yeah, they got up to 9, and then the franchise died.
What's Crusaders of Might?
A bad action game.
Okay.
Isn't that in the Source Engine or something?
No, you're thinking of Dark Messiah.
Oh, okay.
Which is Dark Messiah's fun? Question mark.
Is it fun? I thought
Dark Messiah is exactly one good level.
Dark Messiah is kicking orcs off of ledges.
Well, at least they got one thing right.
So 4's, I think the problem with Heroes 4, other than like the part where it's not a looker, is just the AI ain't great, but you know.
What can you do?
I still think that game is worth looking at as like to see what they were trying. Because I do think there's a lot of admirable stuff in Heroes 4. And then I like Might and Magic a lot. I like those RPGs a lot. They're a little bit of a harder sell, but I like them.
I mean, I like fucking
I think you would really like Might and Magic 6 and 7. Honestly, the old ones are also really good. Like the really old ones. You know.
Oh shit, Sir John Kierwald. How nice to see you. What are you doing over here, dude? Who are you at war with that you're walking across fucking a swamp to come over here? Not me. Why are you here? What are you doing? You're not at war with anyone. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, you're about to be at war with me because I met you and you're a fucking huge, enormous prick, but, like, you don't gotta fight.
You're playing as Korn. You gotta fight.
I mean, yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he doesn't have to fight. He could choose not to do this.
He could choose a life of asceticism.
He could be peaceful. It's within his capabilities to be peaceful.
No, it's too late.
It's too late.
Peace was never an option.
All that is left is war.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna strangle this Manticore to death.
Yeah, because you're God of War.
I am God of War.
Wait, is he the God of War yet in this?
No. No, this is technically the first game canonically.
Yeah, he's not even actually a god yet.
He's just the ghost of Sparta.
Isn't he always like a demigod? Or
Yeah, he's always a demigod. Video game, do you want me to do something, video game?
Technically speaking, if we go by the rules laid down in God of War 2018, he is a mortal because he doesn't yet know he's a demigod.
Sure. That's not canon anymore, though.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
In God of War 2018,
I mean,
Kratos...
Is that the first one or the second one?
That's the first one.
I played it and I don't remember that.
In 2018, Kratos raises his son as a mortal, and so his son is functionally mortal and also dying of mortality. It isn't until he tells his son that his son is a god that his problems just kind of go away.
What am I supposed to do here? Why is now the time for the video game to not put any prompts on screen?
Just press all of the buttons. It's
I'm
fine.
pressing all of the buttons.
Spin the sticks.
Oh.
Spin sticker or stick spinner.
Also, my battery's running low.
I'll bet.
I mean, to be fair, Kay, they made him the son of Zeus in God of War
2.
That wasn't like a new thing. That was just a...
Yeah, you know Zeus gets around.
Zeus do get around. It's like his primary character is that he gets around. I don't really care about this fight, so I'll just auto-resolve and take the loss. I'll take the 600 skulls.
Okay.
I don't need to win the fights, I just need the fights to happen. Korn will be happy either way.
I don't
know how much you're getting continuing to play this.
Oh no, we're gonna finish this game, so I can say I've beaten all the God of War games. I'm not gonna play Ragnarok on stream, but I'll play it at some point. Okay.
Could you at least stream a little bit of that? You probably would get a lot of viewers.
Okay, now I press the buttons. No, thankfully this is late enough that no one will ever use the 6-axis again. Alright. Time to switch controllers.
Are you really about to ruin settle Gorgazon? Am I gonna have to come over there and kick you in the dick, Sir John Tierwald?
Yeah.
Also, so I feel like the whole ruins get settled by cults or whatever mechanic that Korn's got going on, that Scarbrand specifically has going on.
Will I double dip and get Ragnarok on PC? Absolutely not. I bought Ragnarok on PS5 like a couple months ago. I see no reason to buy that game on PC. I might as well get some use out of this PlayStation 5 I have. In the same way, like, hey, Unicorn Overlord and Rise of the Ronin. Those will definitely both get played.
Vampire corruption in the area where I thought Cetra is.
Yeah, that'll happen.
It's possible Mandarin won the Southland Bowl this time. Alright, well I'm not gonna let you ruin my ruin. I need that shit. I need that shit for me. So sorry, Mr. John. You just gotta take this L.
I'm trying to think, is there a reason why he's as pale as he is? I thought that happens in the... Doesn't that happen in the first game, or am I crazy?
They show you it happening in the first game, but it actually happens before any of the games.
Okay. Is that the PSP one, I imagine? Even before the PSP ones, where he's not this color. But this takes place as... So did they just forget that he's not supposed to be this color yet?
He's supposed to be this. Yeah, his.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that happened. That happened. He honestly wasn't even that old when that happened.
I wish to play the video game. There.
I recruit anything here? I guess I could encamp, and then I could globally recruit. What do I want? Yeah, probably some more mortal units to fill out the chaff. I say to fill out the chaff as if the entire... Yeah, well, as if they aren't the best marauders. Also, as if the whole army isn't chaff for just Starbrand. Here, Starbrand, have a giant blade. And an obsidian amulet, because that's what you need. You need more spell resistance. Yeah, so this whole mechanic where, like, empty settlements in a province are supposed to, like, get filled up. Yeah, I've never fucking seen this shit, actually. Oh, hey, Sethro. I think SFO might have moved that tech. Oh, no, I did. But the thing is it still only makes it a 10% chance. And I'm 7 turns in.
Okay, so that statistically is still...
But there's 2 settlements that it could be affected. One of them could have been settled by now.
Statistically likely, perhaps. But, listen, I fucking hate stats. It's fake math for assholes.
Accurate.
I want real math for assholes.
Real math for assholes is like physics.
So, how do you fit physics in your asshole?
I mean...
You know, life finds a way.
Life finds a way.
You know how. I will not elaborate further.
Kitty. Still looking at cat. Kitty.
I've thought about playing more SFO, but the part where it's like, all right, every single faction now has new bespoke mechanics that are unique to them.
I have found Henry.
And I'm like, well, I don't have it in me for this. Anyway.
God damn it, Cetra, why did you settle that fucking...
I'm gonna call it here.
Alright.
Hey, I'm Kratos. I'll see if I can figure out the popping.
You have offended me for the last time.
But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks those of you who are still here from Cassidy's raid. If you want to follow me, I play games like this. Reki is playing Final Fantasy 14.
Oh no.
He seems like an okay guy.
Oh shit.
I guess watch whatever he's doing. It's something called Arcadian Re-Clears. I don't know what that means.
Sounds like science. I can't take it. It's too much science.
Right, bye, everybody.
Hey, right after I complained, something got settled.
That's right. It's been settled. Now enjoy your raid.
Mm-hmm. And have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.